Hey guys, welcome back to Mokho Talks. My name is Mokho. Today's topic is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's honestly quite something. I was completely shocked and surprised that this game has been announced and there's actually a game reveal and trailer and everything regarding this game. And I really, really, really am so psyched to play this game, to actually play the second version of this game, the sequel for it, because I played the first one and I fell in love with it. I think I have over 200 hours in that game. It's just so well made, and the realistic aspect of it, from the combat to the alchemy to the character building and plot and everything, it was just top notch game that I really give like a 10 out of 10 out of it. It felt, the ending felt a little bit lackluster, but this is this is what we've been waiting for. So almost been like 6 years now. Kingdom Come Deliverance was released in 2018, and now I'm seeing this. I just can't be any happier. I haven't watched the full trailer yet. I want to watch it with you guys, and I want to give my own opinion about it. So let's just check it out, shall we?
18.
Is this right. Volume is good.
Seems you're out of luck.
Is this a live action or an actual footage in the game?
There's just one man who gives a fuck. A friend who'll never leave you stuck.
Is that Henry?
Now who can that friend be? Henry.
Oh, it's Hans.
It's been a while, but now we can finally show you Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh god damn, that's just that was Hans Capon and Henry. Oh, these two guys. That was a good intro. That was a really good intro. Damn. I'm actually very excited. So this is actual in-game footage. Warhorse. Ah, this asshole. Whoa, Henry looking good. Damn.
Becoming more than a peasant.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life? It can end before it gets started.
This is the guy who stole his father's sword.
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You finally become a man.
Wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry.
Oh, that combat, man. That combat is just so... It is so hard to learn. That's one thing. But it is worth it when you finally get the kicks in and you know how to handle yourself with them. It's looking more smoother too.
Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
still have a long way to go till your work is done.
Bastard, peasant, orphan, lover, down, warrior.
O
That was insane.
merciful God, be kind and protect us, so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
Hello and welcome. My name's Tom McKay, and together with Luke Dale, we're here to present the first in-depth look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, an action RPG set in a realistic world of the late Middle Ages.
You know what's really amazing about this? I'm looking at them like this, and in the game, in the first game, they actually look exactly like that. Like they had their, like all their facial motions, full facial structure, everything, the exact same copy in the game. It's just quite better than most AAA games out there now.
We're in Kuttenberg, a gorgeous city at the heart of Europe, but also at the heart of KCD2. So let's take you into the world of the game with the help of Warhorse, the creators of this medieval saga.
It's almost exactly 10 years since I was doing a video like this, introducing our new game. It's almost exactly 6 years since this game called Kingdom Come Deliverance was finally released. So now it's perfect opportunity to show you what we have been working on those 6 years, which is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And where else to do it than in this magnificent cathedral in this royal city of Kuttenberg, where majority of this game takes place. Back then, 10 years ago, at the beginning, it was only 11 of us in a small office. Now it's 250 people.
11 people. 11 people made the first game. Goes to show how you don't really need a $200 million budget to make a good game. You only need dedicated team that are like just a handful of dedicated developers and team to actually achieve like art, basically.
Working very hard for years to bring you the ultimate medieval RPG adventure.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 follows the adventures of Henry, a young lad who barely survives the invasion of a raiding force on his village. Henry embarks on a quest of revenge against those who butchered his family and burned his home to the ground.
As a trusted squire and friend to young Sir Hans, our hero Henry is sent on a simple mission, but things turn ugly very soon.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a continuation of Henry's previous adventures, but the story's written in such a way that it's perfect for newcomers to Henry's journey.
Henry is a character that I think everybody can identify with because he starts off as a kind of nobody and goes through life with all these immense challenges.
Not just a nobody, he starts off very, very naive and unaware of how the world really works. And as you progress through the game, he starts to learn various different things. He learns how to read, how to write, how to conduct himself properly in front of nobility, how to become, becoming a man on his own. You know, when he starts to learn how to fight, how to ride horses, how to do alchemy. His time as a brother in the what do you call it? In the church as a brother with the brothers. You know, he learns how to read Latin as well, and all this just to reach the point of where the nobles already are. So he started from here and climbed, like literally not just climb, with blood, sweat, and tears, reached the part of the nobility where he is now friends with Sir Hans.
And I feel like everybody can relate to that.
Sure.
Hans is all the kind of fun times and all the kind of ebullience and joy that Henry has in himself, but it takes a bit of accessing, and I think Hans really helps him to do that.
Not just that, but Sir Hans even Sir Hans had character development, because he starts off as this fun partying kind of boy who shirks all of his responsibilities, and he was the polar opposite of Henry, where he only focuses on doing his duty and his responsibility, taking everything very, very seriously. So they kind of complemented each other and rubbed off at each other in a very very good kind of way in the storyline as you progress through it. So Henry becomes more fun-loving and Hans becomes more responsible. That's where you actually reach the end of the game with two of them being actual really good friends that complement each other really perfectly.
You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
What we are making now is what it was supposed to be in the beginning, but we were not able to do it because we didn't have enough resources and experience and all that stuff.
Even though they didn't have enough resources, in my opinion, they made a very, very, very good game with so much attention to detail, with so much. The game has so much to offer, and it was very, very sad the way it ended. It felt like the game ended in a very, 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 very shortly. You know, like it had so much more to give, like because everything was building up, but then, you know, you reach that point of the peak of the story, and then it ends. That was very sad, and a lot of players felt the same way.
Proven that the concept works, and now we can take it to another level, which we always wanted. The game is much bigger in scope. Original game we had, I don't know, 3 hours of cutscenes. Now we have more than 5. Regarding the size of the world, it's 2 times bigger than it was.
And that's saying something, because in the first game, the world was pretty big. There was a lot of fast traveling, but honestly, like, of course, like if you're doing like a small errand, you have to fast travel. But going by horse was really fast, and you didn't actually need to fast travel. But you know, most of us gamers are lazy.
The story is longer and much more epic. So previously it was about an issues of small nobility with bandits in their villages. Now it's about problems of kings.
This is a behemoth of a game in comparison to the first, in my opinion. I think it's got so much more energy and pace and adventure and action and fun and trial and tribulation and just everything that you.
And that is saying so much, by the way, saying so much, because the first game had a lot in it, like so much details, side quests, side stories, investigation, mini games with alchemy, with learning how to fight, with everything. Like, game is very. The first game had a really good pacing regarding your character's development and character's growth. That it was the only disappointing part about the game was that there wasn't in the story. The story wasn't going as deep as you wanted it to be, you know. But that was still, it was still a good game, and it really, really gained the heart of many gamers out there. Everyone loves this game. Everyone likes the realistic part of this game and how much effort they put in the character's growth. But the problem was that you had so much details, and the system in the game was so good that gamers wanted more out of it. Like, really, like, they gave us a small taste of what the game could actually be, and we all felt that it had so much more potential, and you're seeing it right now.
Could want from setting up the characters so beautifully in the first game and then throwing them out there and going, right, let's see what you're made of. This is going to be so much fun.
Henry is a young guy, so he's not really like so deeply entrenched in his already, set character traits. So you can build your Henry in a different ways.
And that all means that it's actually on you.
That is quite interesting, actually. I want to see that. Because in the first game, you were just going with what Henry is at that time. Because, like, you would think, oh, man, I wouldn't have said that in my own Henry, But, this is kind of interesting, because I don't want him to be a one-dimensional character, but I also don't want him to have different kind of personality, because we already know what Henry is.
Who you want to be. You can save the world, or you can help to punish it for its sins. The combat is also historically accurate, but we don't want to do that for the historical reasons of something. We want to do that for the immersion, and we want you to feel the sword in your hand. We want you to feel threatened by the enemies on the battlefield. We want you.
By the way, this is not cinematic. This is how the actual combat is in the game. That's why, like, the immersion that this game gives is beyond any other AAA games out there.
To fight for your life.
As far as missile weapons go, we added new type of weapon. We added crossbows, also some early firearms.
Kingdom Come feels like the good old school RPGs. It will always surprise you what you can and cannot do.
You know, you can be better in combat. You can be a sweet talking guy who talks his way out of problems. You can be a charming knight. You can be a thief, you know, a scoundrel.
This was all in the first game, by the way, but I think they're improving on it in the second one.
Anything you do will be recorded. People will remember it. If they saw you do that, our crime system will react to that.
For example, when you are, I don't know, drunk and naked, people comment on that on the street. And now you can also reply. You can tell them, oh, I'm sorry. Or you can tell them, piss off, man.
If you do a lot of criminal stuff around the village,
Like
people will start to be suspicious. They will greet you differently. So try to make these little things collapse into like greater mosaic where your actions are really reflected.
It will always surprise you what can be done in Kingdom Come.
In the first game, if your clothes are all dirty, because they do get dirty, because, you know, from walking around and fighting and stuff like that. If your clothes are dirty, people would not speak to you. They don't talk to you. They treat you differently, and you have to literally go and wash yourself and wash your clothes so that you be treated like a normal human being. So that already existed in the first game, and having it now being much more improved on the second game is a very good decision they're going with. But just saying, like, these things already were in the first game, and just by a team of 11 people, as they said, and with the low budget, like, imagine what they could do with more budget, more resources, more people. I hope they add blacksmithing, because in the first game, you being the son of a blacksmith, you couldn't do any blacksmithing, just sharpening your sword.
We are moving to different places, so one map is taking place
beautiful.
on the actual place that's called Bohemian Paradise. And it's really beautiful nature with quite unusual rocky formations all around. And then we are moving to totally different, rather urban countryside surrounding huge silver mining, very rich city. So there's this big city.
The Gutenberg is a huge step forward for us, and it was, I would say, biggest challenge in the game. Because from those small outskirts and small cities, we are really getting in one of the richest cities
They're just making me want to play it,
in the
man.
medieval Europe.
And it's really big. It's even too big, in my opinion.
Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. I'm really afraid of what he just said there, but I know they're gonna make it good.
We are trying to go beyond that usual muddy, dirty, medieval world, dark ages where everyone is dying from famine and war.
It was really like colorful, like it wasn't dark at all. We have really beautiful environments, like players should go and explore all those like little woods and beautiful rocks and castles.
Oh man, I really hope you can hunt in this game better than the other one.
The thing that I love about the game most is just wandering around, because the nature is really beautiful. It's really serene, peaceful, and it's full of secrets.
Which, by the way, it is no, you have to go to the nature, because if you want to do any alchemy or any alchemy related tasks, nature is where you have to go. And in the first game, they made it so that you have to visit these places, this specific area in the forest to get a specific herb. And I hope they're doing the same thing in this game, because you should force the player to go to these places and not have them miss out on beautiful scenery like this. But not force, but motivate, you know?
Music is big part of the game. Jan Walta is the composer as with the first game, because I think he's awesome, he's genius. This game you can...
That was amazing. That was actually amazing. Really can't wait to listen to the music inside this game now. Like I said, it's still like this. They know what we want. They know what they made from the first game. They're doing the same thing and just improving on it and adding more to it, and that's perfect. Just perfect.
Experience something you cannot experience anywhere else.
I think players will be really impressed by that.
My message to the fans would be, you are in for a ride.
Thank you for all your support. Please follow us on our journey to create something unique. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will be released by the end of this year.
See you in KCD 2.
Damn. Oh, I'm wishlisting it now. I'm wishlisting it now. I don't care. Well, there you have it, guys. That's Kingdom Come 2 coming in 2024, at the end of the year, I suppose. I am hoping that it doesn't get delayed, or if it does get delayed, if something better, maybe they work out some kinks and stuff with the they polish the game more, and yeah, here's hoping for it. It already has 2 million views on YouTube, 157,000 likes. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and I really hope this game comes and just blow every other game out of the water, just like Baldur's Gate 3 did. Well, this has been me sharing with you guys a trailer that I'm very excited about, and I hope you guys are too. I am a huge Kingdom Come Deliverance fan. Like I said, I've played this game. I've loved this game so very much, and I hope you guys love the second one too. And I hope everyone who sees this plays the first game. It's absolutely amazing, and it also have DLCs with it. Awesome DLCs too. And I know the game combat and gameplay are a bit, there's a learning curve there, but please be patient with it and play this game 100%. Support Warhorse. I hope that this doesn't come back and bite me in the ass. But like I said, guys, you have to play this game. Anyway, that's been me talking about an amazing video game. I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao for now. Bye.